Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday fun day. All right, guys. So there's so much to talk about, so much to discuss, especially when it comes to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But I am definitely going to sprinkle some Chrisleys into this. Yesterday I took the day off, which was so nice. And I took the day off because like I've said in all of the other videos, we went to something called the Heritage Classic, which I thought was really cool because I've never been to a golf tournament. So different, so much fun. But yeah, I was invited to go back today, but I was kind of like, after one day of seeing it, you hit the ball and you're kind of like, this was fun. But one day is good, you know? So now I'm back to talk about Kyle Richards, Morgan Wade, Todd and Julie Chrisley, and everything in between. So we're going to get into all of it. But before we do, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
No one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So we are starting with Kyle Richards and Morgan Wade. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Oh, this one is interesting. Bravo is reportedly insisting that Kyle Richards come clean about her alleged secret romance with Morgan Wade on the upcoming 14th season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, with production on the new episodes looming, an insider claims the network is pushing Kyle to reveal new details about what's really going on between her and the 29-year-old country singer, who she's insisted is just a friend amid her ongoing separation from Mauricio. I want to say a couple things really quick. One, Kristen Doty recently came out and she spoke about how she, when she went to the, I think it was the finale episode for season 2, or season 1, one of them, where she talked about hooking up with Jax. She pretty much explained that producers came in and told her, "We know what's going on. You need to say something." And she said, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about." And they were like, "No, you have to say something." So she called one of her best friends, and that is how she got to the point of saying something. With this, I could see where producers are like, the audience is too smart. The fans, the feedback, the backlash, the press, everything that we see, like, Kyle, you can say whatever you want. We need this to be addressed. I can see that. But wait, not over. It's never over. With production on the new episodes looming, an insider claims that the network is pushing Kyle to reveal new details about what is really going on between her, right? The producers feel that Kyle has said all she can say about her split from Mauricio, and now it's time to tell the truth about her dating Morgan. Kyle has beat around the bush a ton on Morgan, and it's getting old. It is time for her to finally admit that it's more than a friendship. Although Kyle has continuously denied that she and Morgan are a couple, she has simultaneously fueled rumors of the potential romance by talking about dating a woman on the show and starring as Morgan's love interest in her racy Fall in Love with Me music video. Needless to say, the rumors have pressed on, with the Daily Mail source stating that it's clear there is more than a friendship between the ladies. It was more than just friends. It was more than a girl crush, is what the source alleged. I don't think Kyle puts a label on it, but it is something spicy. I will tell you that for sure. Morgan treats Kyle like she is the most beautiful person in the whole entire world, and that is intoxicating. Kyle really does feel like she is pretty enough, that she is funny enough, and that she is smart enough when she is with Morgan. But according to the report, the much younger Morgan is fresh and new and fun and makes Kyle feel young again. They travel and do fun things together, plus Morgan is easygoing. She makes things just easy for Kyle. Kyle is naturally a very anxious person, and Morgan settles her down. She brings the calm. Kyle was always trying to show Mauricio that she was pretty, funny, and smart enough. She was always trying to dazzle him, and I think it just got exhausting for her. She has said that she is a different person now that she is not drinking, and I think that she has a no bullshit shield up. She's not the same as she used to be. She's super real these days. Also, with Mauricio, it was always about the bills, the kids, the planning, the tissues. She doesn't have baggage with Morgan. That said, she has allegedly kept the truth about her and Morgan's relationship a secret. She's not wanted to say a lot on Morgan, no, but who knows? Maybe she will for season 14. Kyle is smart, she is savvy, and she'll do the right thing for her career and her family. But as Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans may have heard, Crystal confirmed her bittersweet departure from the series earlier this week, and Anne-Marie revealed her exit last month. But as far as right now, nobody knows when the new season is going to start airing. So could this be a fluke? Yeah, because Kyle Richards has given a lot to the show. She gave her divorce, she's given her sisters, Kathy and Kim. Um, she's been on the show since the very beginning. So there are a lot of components or factors at play that make it seem like she could have a little bit more pull. If production said to her, you need to expose this relationship with Morgan, and she was like, no, then it's kind of like playing chicken. Like, I'm calling your bluff, you're calling mine. You're saying you're going to fire me. I'm saying that I'm not going to tell you. So then fire me. So what do? Do they fire her and risk losing Kathy and like a few other people, or do they keep her around? That that is the most important question. But wait, it doesn't stop there. It actually never does. Um, Before I move on, I just want to say I want to hear your guys' comments on all of this, but I am about to get into the Todd, Chrisley, and Julie of it all. Um, I think that this is going to be an interesting one, say the least, but I'm going to go ahead and bring up the photo and then let's kind of just digest it as we go. Thank you to Reality T. Todd and Julie Chrisley's attorney says evidence suggests misconduct in the case. Todd and Julie Chrisley might be behind bars, but they haven't exactly been silenced. Now, the former Chrisley Knows Best star recently presented their case to a court of appeals. Well, the reality stars themselves were not present at the case, but the arguments played out regardless, with oral arguments coming to a close. Even though Todd had an outpouring of support before the hearing, his odds don't look great. People featured arguments from the Chrisley's attorneys and the U.S. Attorney's Office rep. Savannah Chrisley posted something that said, Chrisley federal appeal open to public. Courtroom 339, Albert P. Tuttle, Court of Appeals, Building 56, Forsyth Street, Northwest Atlanta, Georgia, convenes at 9 a.m. Arrive early. Bring government-issued ID. No cell phones allowed. Friday, April 19th. She said, would love to see you and have your support. Join my family and I in Atlanta this Friday for oral arguments on appeal. I truly believe that God has a plan for all of us, and I will remain steadfast in prayer for the judges that are on our panel, as well as their hearts and minds. Former Burr and Foreman LLP partner Alex Little claimed that the evidence suggested that the prosecutors here worked in concert with the witness. Now, Little apparently further explained the claims of misconduct. First, the issue that was discussed that came out in the redirect and then the recross of Officer Betty Carter was whether the Chrisleys had paid taxes in the post-conspiracy period. Now, the district court below confirmed that that would have a potential prejudicial effect on the defendants, leading the jury to believe that they had not paid their taxes, that they weren't interested in paying taxes, and that they were the type of person who would commit fraud charges and the other acts. That effect spills over not just to the tax charges, but to all of the fraud charges in this case. Little further argued that the government was at fault for any taxing errors related to the Chrisleys. In the system, if you had looked, you can see both taxpayers and you can see that there's a large sum sitting for Todd Chrisley that has not yet been applied to the joint return with Julie Chrisley. However, Annalise Peters, a representative of the U.S. Attorney's Office, disagreed, saying the Chrisleys had taken a number of steps to evade the IRS. And she further added, if there are credible allegations and some evidence proffered about any sort of government misconduct, a hearing should be had. That's simply not what we have in this case. Boom. Okay. Shit. I want to hear what you guys think. Pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.